Hi, Harry Dent here on March the 8th for the Rant, and also simultaneously an important update. We've had that downturn in 2008 to 9, as I predicted 20 years before it happened. The baby boom spending wave was over, okay? Well, something happened in history never before. Central banks, led by the Fed, decided we're not having a Great Depression on our watch. Ben Bernanke at that time, who did study the Great Depression. So they've been printing money and fiscal stimulus, $27 trillion I've totaled, combined fiscal and monetary policy since then, okay? So what we did, the stock markets, during a time when they normally would have gone down for over a decade, 50, 60, 70, 80%, are hitting new highs, at least the major large cap leading indexes. Now that, though, also is a sign of a major top. It's called divergences. When the large cap leaders make new highs, but the smaller cap and broader indices cannot follow, which is what's happening. The Russell 2000 was 22% below its new highs, and now even after this rally, it's still 15%, very unlikely. So that says this is likely a top here, okay? So this artificial everything bubble, again, history, this has never happened before. The governments have intervened this much. In other words, what they did in 2008 and 9, they totally abandoned free market capitalism, the very policy since the late 1700s that have made us rich the fastest in history in the developed world, okay? This is obviously something I don't approve of if you haven't figured that out by now. But let me just go over these divergences to make it clear, okay? The Russell 2000 small caps and the IBB biotech index are, again, far from their highs, while the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 are making slight new highs, okay? The FTSE, the English, UK index over in Europe is not making new highs, while the German DAX and the French CAC 40 are making new highs. The Dow Transport, and this is a classic one, the Dow Industrials making new highs, but the transports and the utilities not near either. Another classic divergence. And emerging markets, okay? The emerging world, they're nowhere near their highs, while most global developed country indices, like the S&P 500 and the FTSE, the DAX, are making new highs, okay? So this, you can't get more divergent than this, and this is the one sign that's saying, I know these markets keep looking like they won't go down. I know everybody's totally convinced that central banks will support no matter what, but remember, there's that 1.5, and particularly with moves this big, 1.5 year lag, okay? Even if the Fed does, as early as anybody thinks, start to cut rates in June, that's not going to hit fully until a year and a half later, okay? Way beyond anything that'll impact now, except for the psychological impact, okay? So again, this is major stuff here. Now, NVIDIA, in the first tech bubble, the lead stock was Cisco. That led that bubble, and now if you put NVIDIA over Cisco stock, a similar time period in the bubble, it looks exactly the same in 5 waves, looks like completed. It could be one more wave, but still, this looks like a top in the lead dog, NVIDIA. China, I've been saying, China is the lead bubble this time, particularly in real estate. Greatest real estate bubble in the world, okay? And China is showing signs. Real estate is starting to fall, and stocks are falling there, which I think they're getting ready to do here to confirm, okay? But China is already heading in this direction, and that's an important sign. And of course, we would expect the treasury bonds, the ultimate safe haven, to start rallying once they sense the top. So they finally bottomed. I thought they were going to bottom earlier, but they finally bottomed in mid-October and are moving up and should continue to go up from a low of around 87 all the way up to 186. This is going to be the biggest run in history. So another classic sign. And then, just recently, what did we see? Bitcoin, the lead dog in the rally. And I keep looking at Bitcoin first, okay? It suddenly, has a 12% two-day crash. And just when you think, oh my gosh, that's a top, well, it rallies back 11% almost to the top the next 2 days. Okay, that is still a classic sign. High volatility, it bottoms and tops. So this is saying, again, we're in a topping process. This is very volatile. It's going to be hard to predict perfectly, but this is, the point in summary here, this is a great time, as most of us should be now with all my warnings, to be out of financial assets altogether and only in the safe haven 10 and 30-year treasury bonds through ETFs like TLT, okay? That is the only place to be. And so if you're there, fine. If you still got stocks and stuff or real estate and things, especially risky real estate, this is last chance. Now, another leading indicator I love, I was just looking at it the other day, you know, the ARKK, the ARK fund run by new superstar Kathy Woods. Well, she got her ass literally kicked, okay? Way back March 22 to December, major crash in that fund because she bet on the leading edge small caps NASDAQ, not the ones that are peaking now at the end, and she got cruised by. That was another leading sign that this bubble is over. So now we're down, folks, to the Russell 2000 I've been featuring in the newsletter, okay? It peaked back in November 2021, 2459, and crashed, okay? Well, ever since, it's been moving sideways in a channel between about 1630 and 2000, okay? That channel is finally breaking to the upside. Now, this is not what I expected. At first, I thought, oh, this is a throw over rally, classic. It goes back down on the channel, but then it bounces back up again. Now, it hasn't broken up clearly yet. If it breaks up much more, it's saying we could go up near a new high, but not a new high. The projection if we broke up out of this channel would be 2370 on the Russell 2000, still not the 2459 new high. So we could see a scenario where the major indices go even higher, but the Russell 2000 still does not confirm, and we still get a crash. It might just be delayed until maybe a top in early April. And that's when Stan Harley, one of the newsletters I follow, has an important turning point as well. So again, it's very confusing, but it is a great time to be out and be watching. Okay, so again, short term, if the Russell 2000 can break more strongly up above 2100, we may go higher, 100, 300 points or something like that before we top and then turn down. If it turns back down into that channel, okay, say well below 2000, that's a sign we are likely heading down. So until then, be happy you're out. Don't try to play with tops. Nobody's going to get the top exactly. Be out, and we'll be watching for signs to get short for people more aggressive. I think it's still a little tricky to get boldly short here. If you're short, okay, you can consider holding it, but if we break above that 2100, you might want to lighten up. But some people want to get short at some point near term, and everybody else should be in these safe haven bonds. And remember, they will do moderately well until we really see the crisis, and then they will shine like nothing else. That'll be the payout. So that's how we play this downturn, and I will keep you updated.